What's up guys, welcome back to Daniel Talks Football right here on YouTube. I am Daniel and we are back with another video, coming at you with the daily videos at the moment. I hope you're all enjoying them. There's a lot of content on the channel, and if you've missed any of it, make sure to go and check it out. In this video we are going to be doing Game Week 2 predictions for the World Cup Part 1. There's going to be a second part coming on Saturday or Sunday. I'm not quite sure when that's coming out, but one of the 2 days. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Before we do get into it, I need to ask you to like the video, comment down below, and also subscribe to the channel. We're closing in on 100 subs. I'm not quite sure when it's going to happen, but we're closing in slowly. So if you could hit that subscribe button and try and get us there, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, go over and follow the Instagram and the TikTok, Daniel Talks Football, on both. Right. Predictions, and let's start off with Group A. So the first game in Group A this week is Qatar versus Senegal. Now, I'm actually recording this at 9 o'clock on Friday. This is going out at 6 PM on Friday. So I know this game's already happened. I know the Netherlands game's already happened. And I know the Wales game's already happened. They haven't happened as of recording. Qatar versus Senegal, I think it's quite an obvious one here. You've seen what Senegal did in the first game. You know, they pushed the Netherlands hard to get their victory, and Qatar just looked absolutely awful versus Ecuador. For me, Senegal are going to come out on top in this one. I'm going to say 3-0 to Senegal, and it's going to be a very easy victory. I know they don't have Mane, but I look at that side and it's still so much better than this Qatar side that just doesn't have much quality at all. The fact that no one's really ever heard of any of the Qatari players says a lot. You know, a lot of these Qatari players, if not all of them, are playing in the Qatari leagues. That's not a high standard of football. None of these players are used to playing a high standard of football. For me, Senegal are easily going to win this one, and I'm going to go 3-0. Netherlands versus Ecuador. Now, Ecuador did put up a very good game in the first game. I'm not quite sure if Enner Valencia was fit for this game, but Ecuador did look very good versus Qatar in that 2-0 victory, where it could have easily been 3-0 had VAR not been checking for every possible little toe offside. Netherlands, unconvincing versus Senegal. I think it's fair to say. However, they did get the job done. They did win the game, and obviously a win here for Netherlands will make sure that they go through to the round of 16. Is it round of 16 or round of 32? I can't. Round of 16. I'm gonna say that Netherlands are gonna win this one. I'm gonna say 1-0 to Netherlands. I think I can see somebody like maybe Gakpo. Maybe he's gonna get the goal in this one. While I'm not overly convinced, I feel like it could be a little bit like the Canada versus, was it Belgium? Did Canada play? I think it was the Canada versus Belgium game, where Ecuador really impressed people and Ecuador looked like they should win the game, yet Netherlands do just get lucky and win it. So for me, I think the Netherlands are going to win this 1-0. Into Group B now, and the first game in Group B is Wales versus Iran. Now, both sides didn't particularly impress me in the first game week. Iran are a good side. I know they weren't on the day, but they were quite fussed about making their political statements, and, you know, obviously fully agree with that considering what's happening in Iran at the moment. Wales got that 1-0 draw with USA with Gareth Bale's penalty. I'm not sure what I'm going to go for this one. Both sides haven't particularly impressed me in the tournament so far. I think I'm going to go 1-1. I can see Gareth Bale scoring again for Wales, and maybe Yahan Baksh or Azmoun maybe getting the goal for Iran. It's not going to be a very entertaining game, and I think both of these sides will be going out of the tournament fairly soon. And then the big one, England versus the USA. England versus America. Wow. I'm going to go 2-0 England. I'm going to back the boys. I think we put on a very good display against Iran. You know, I'd be really impressed in that game. We showed what we could do, scoring 6 goals past that Iranian side. I know that was the thing with the goalkeeper, but still, you know, you scored 6 goals in the World Cup. That is impressive. The US I like a lot of the US's players. I just don't think they've quite got a manager for it yet. That manager can't seem to be able to gel those players together, and they've got a lot of excellent players. If they were to go out and get a new manager, if Jesse Marsch doesn't work at Leeds, if you try and get maybe Jesse Marsch in, and then, you know, you really would be marching. See what I did there? Yeah, I'm going to go 2-0 England. I think Kane will get one if he starts, and I can see Wilson coming off the bench to get one as well. But yeah, I'm going to go 2-0 to England. Moving into Group C now. And these are the games that are happening tomorrow. Group C, Poland versus Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia really impressed me during that first game. I've never heard of half of their players, if not most of their players. But I thought they actually looked absolutely excellent in that game versus Argentina. Obviously, winning the game 2-1. I know they maybe got a little bit lucky because, you know, if you look at the stats, Argentina did deserve to win it. But the fight from that Saudi Arabian side to win the game, it shows a lot of heart and a lot of desire in there. Poland won. No, they drew their first game, didn't they, versus Mexico. Neither side particularly impressed me. I can't say I watched the game, but from what I have seen of it, neither side particularly impressed me. I'm going to go high scoring for this one. I'm going to go 2-2 draw. I think Saudi Arabia are going to keep fighting going into that Mexico game to see if they can get out of the group, which would obviously be a massive shock for everybody involved. I don't think there'll be any bank holidays after this draw like there was after the win against Argentina. But I think the Saudis are going to get it done. I think it's going to be 2-2 versus Poland. Argentina versus Mexico. Argentina need to win this game, and I think the pressure's going to be on them here. They obviously lost that first game to Saudi Arabia, and if they don't win this, they are out. Well, if they draw, there's a possibility for them to go through. They'd have to beat Poland on the final day, get 4 points, and depends on how the results go. But as a side that, you know, is the second favourite to win the tournament, or was the second favourite to win the tournament, you shouldn't be in that kind of position. You need to win this game, and you need to make sure you get 6 points out of the group so you can go through. I think they will beat Mexico. Again, Mexico didn't particularly impress me versus Poland. I think Argentina will win the game 2-1. Messi will get a double, I'm sure. I can see something along those kind of lines, but yeah, I haven't been particularly impressed with Argentina. I think it's going to be a scrappy game. I don't think it's going to be nice flowing football from Argentina, from Scaloni's side. I think he's just going to tell them to go out there to scrap and get a result, and that's what they're going to do. So yeah, 2-1 to Argentina. And then last but not least for this video, before you hear the second part of the predictions tomorrow or Sunday, Group D, Tunisia versus Australia. Neither side I don't particularly like. Australia obviously conceded 3 versus France on the opening day, and Tunisia did have a good draw with Denmark. So, fair enough to them. 0-0 draw. It's going to be a boring game. 10 o'clock on a Saturday. Nobody particularly will be watching that, I can't imagine. And yeah, 0-0 draw. And then last but not least, France versus Denmark. Now, obviously, this Danish side got a point versus Tunisia. And a lot of people's dark horses in this tournament. I really like them as well. France, a good win over Australia in the end. However, I think Australia did get everyone's hopes up when they went 1-0 up. I'm going to go France. I'm going to go for a France victory on this one. No, you know what? I'm not. I'm going to go 3-3. Yeah, screw it. 3-3, a lot of goals in this game. I can see it being end-to-end action. France obviously have a couple of big defenders out, and why not? The Danes can concede 3. High-scoring game. Both sides will pick up a point, and it will leave this group very, very tight going into the final game week. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. What do you make of my predictions? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you all again in the next one. See ya!